Hey YouTube, Jason with 4-Minute Tech Review. Just wanted to go over a couple things with you on starting your new channel. So a lot of people want to go rush their channel to get it started as quick as possible. And they do that by trying to buy likes or buy comments, buy subscribers. It is a way to get momentum on your channel, but it also can hurt your channel. So I did a little test. I went onto multiple websites and I did purchase some likes, I purchased some subscriptions, and I purchased some comments just to see what kind of feedback I get from it. Prior to that, I was getting about 250 to 400 views a day on my channel. After purchasing it, I had a skyrocket of views within a matter of minutes. And then after that, my channel had slowly started to decline actually in views. After having multiple, probably about 3,000 views within a matter of an hour. After that, the system, I don't know if YouTube says, hey, you know, that's impossible to have that many views when you're only getting about 250 to 500 a day, and then you have 3,000 out of nowhere, and then it goes back down again. So my channel has slowed down a little bit initially, and now it's picking back up again. So I just wanted to give you a warning, I guess you could say, on buying likes, comments, and views and subscriptions. It's not worth it. You really need to build your channel organically. You can't rush your channel. You have to have fresh content. You have to have good SEO. And if you try to rush it, you're going to run into an issue of where, you know, you're not getting any views anymore. YouTube's not really wanting to push your channel because you're buying these likes and views that aren't even US based. And if you do buy US based ones, they're not watching it long enough for it to really register. I'm going to give you a couple examples. So here's a pretty big one, Rantic. They have a YouTube video on, you know, you'll fail if you don't buy views and likes and comments from their website. But I tried them out. I bought 3,000 views. Well, those 3,000 views, which are from real humans, took a matter of, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 hours to go on my on my page. And the next day I realized, you know, I went from 8,000 to 12,000, and now bear in mind some of those were organic views. And then the next day, my YouTube studio updated and says, those 3,000 I guess were fake. It realized it and went and dropped me back down to 8,000. So that was a waste of money. I wasted $12.96 on views from high quality, real human views, and they turned out to be probably bots. I imagine they were YouTube accounts that were set up with real human pictures and were controlled by a computer, a bot, and that's how I was able to get so many views within such a short period of time. But once again, YouTube Studio realized that. It did still show that I got that many views on the video, and it still does to this day, but it also shows in YouTube Studio that you never really hit those views, so you haven't changed at all. You wasted $12.96. The likes, I had 100 likes within, I don't know, an hour also through Rantic. Once again, I don't know if I'd really recommend that. It's kind of a waste of money. I didn't see any difference. My video, if it did anything, it dropped down in placement instead of up. Then I went on to mixlikes.com, which is another one when you search for buy likes, views, and comments, and spent $9 there on comments. Well, I can tell you the comments sucked. The comments were, oh, that's an amazing song, or really like the way he talks about this item, or just weird things that people wouldn't really say, and it wasn't even a song. So I'm not sure where, that was about 10% of the comments that came in were about songs, and I wasn't singing. So don't know where that came from. They're bot bot-based comments, which aren't going to help your site either. You need real organic comments to actually move you up. So needless to say, I deleted almost every single comment that I paid for. So that was another $9 waste. Then I went on to SMM Lite. I spent $6.30 there. Turned out to be a site that I guess is fraud because I didn't get nothing for it. They didn't give me anything, but I paid them. And all three of these are actually the mixlikes.com and the smmslite.com. Both are based out of India. So most of your views came from India. Last one is smmgrowth.com, $14.69 for 5,000 views. High quality US views. I'm still waiting for them to come in. Just wanted to test them out too and see if they're real. That site might work just because it's not bots that do it. The way they work is they put it on websites and Twitter and Instagram, and they just try to market it that way. So it's more expensive it's actually 2,000 views, not 5,000. So it's a more expensive way to do it, but they're real human high quality views that are US based, which will in return hopefully give you likes. You might get some dislikes, you may get comments, but those are what you really want. You want some type of human interaction. Once again, organic views, organic comments, that's what you want. And time is what builds a business. It doesn't happen overnight, and you can waste as much money as you want. Like I said, I spent $40 trying these out, and they're not going to get you anywhere. You really just have to market yourself. Now, I did notice an increase by going on to, example, I have a Netgear Orbi, and I have routers that I recently reviewed. So I went on to all their websites and Facebook pages, and liked their pages, and then I put in comments, hey, this review was really good, and acted as a third person. And that seemed to work really well. Some websites or some Facebook pages considered me spam, but some left it on there, and I seen an increase of about 700 views in that one day alone, 700 to 1,000 views in one day alone from just doing that, spending a couple hours doing that. So that might be another option. But at the end of the day, the conclusion is don't buy likes, don't buy views. Really just try to market yourself as much as possible. You want to have consistency. If you're behind a table and you have a black tablecloth, leave that, because you want to have a consistent look so when they search for you, they know exactly what they're looking for. You don't want to keep switching views, because then they're never going to realize who you are. So that's the conclusion. Just don't buy likes, don't buy views, don't buy subscribers. Have it organically. Keep your same settings. Don't change up everything. Try to keep your background very similar so people know exactly what they're looking for. This has been Jason with 4 Minute Tech Review, and have a great day. Thank you.